As we approach the age of the primes, I find myself wondering what to talk about. On the one hand, it's nice to give the wallet a break. On the other, well, gotta feed that algorithm, I guess. And so we fall on another repaint release at the tail end of Legacy United. Slipstream.
If you like this content, you should consider supporting the channel.
That was awesome, Motormaster. Thank you.
And if you don't support us, I will head straight to your home, take my sword, and drive it into your...
Okay. That was great. Let's get some lunch.
I could really go for some sashimi.
Don't get me wrong, I wanted Slipstream. I've always liked her look and felt that the Windblade design fits Slipstream pretty well. It's just when you're on the cusp of a new toy line coming in, it's hard to get enthusiastic for the old one, you know? Maybe it's just me. But here she is, in all her glory, and I'll be honest, the colors alone make this figure an incredible addition to my collection. I absolutely love the metallic teal on the legs and wings. It just looks so good against the purple and black. While I did like Windblade, I am sorry to her fans, but I think Slipstream looks better with this design. Slipstream retains all the excellent articulation that Windblade sported, while still managing to portray a feminine look without going overboard. It's the kind of balance I appreciate in the female Transformer designs, rather than just slim them down and make them a shell former like they have done in the past. Her head sculpt is a fantastic take on the classic Seeker box head, with some really well-placed red highlights on the eyes and central crest that look amazing. Now, normally I don't bring up the hollow parts on retail releases, but I do have a small complaint. Aesthetically, the wingtips end up looking a little unpleasant in robot mode, because they didn't paint all the way around to the backside. It's not the worst thing in the world, but when you can see the teal bleeding over the edges, it just highlights the budget cut and makes me a little sad. Luckily, the chest and legs are rocking some amazing sculpted details and more incredible paintwork, so it more than makes up for it. While Windblade sported the Stormfall sword, Slipstream is taking a more traditional approach, with some excellently sculpted standard Seeker blasters. Transforming Slipstream is the exact same process as Windblade, and hey, if it ain't broke, it's a satisfying transformation. Not too complex, but a good amount of twists and turns that result in a very sleek-looking VTOL jet mode. Those same amazing colors I was praising in the robot mode look even better, in my opinion, in the vehicle mode. The way the lilac starts at the nose cone and transitions to dark purple, then metallic teal with the black and silver highlights as you reach the back end of the jet, it just looks awesome. It's like G2 Ramjet, just way cooler if that's even possible. I can't remember if I mentioned this in my Windblade video, but this mold also has working landing gear, at least at the front end, which is sadly not something we see included that often anymore. The blasters can be stored on the wings to complete the look, and I'll be honest, it's a fantastic look. I really like Slipstream. I think she stands out with her color scheme, taking a fun mold and making it a little better in a lot of ways. If you don't have Windblade, this is definitely the one I recommend. But if you do, this is probably still worth picking up to add to your Decepticon ranks.
Well, you could just move on to the next video, or you could click the subscribe button. Yes, go on. Indeed.